What up? I'm back. Today is August 25th, 2022. Today was, man, I don't even know what I did. Why do I never know? I never know what I did. We got some fruit this morning. That was good. I didn't do anything today, man. I went and did a job real quick. Pretty quick, pretty easy. It sucks like summertime, like I get a little summertime from dog, like cough and all this dirt goes in my lungs. But it always works out in the end. It is what it is. I'm just a stubborn human being. Won't put a mask on so when I cut grass. It's annoying. Whatever. I'd rather just live it up. You never know, you know? Whatever. To each his own. But the day was cool, man. I went and did the job real quick, and then I was gonna do some other stuff. I was like, nah, whatever, don't worry about it. Next week we'll be busy. I'll just chill the rest of the week. Like, my life is cool, man. Dude, it's so easy. Like, life is so fun, and it's like, you look at your life and you're like, dude, you created your life, Cody. Like, you did all of this, and you just don't even care, and it's hilarious. It's so hilarious to me, because all I do is literally whatever the crap I want to do. Like, it's funny, it's hilarious to me, because I can just assume, like, other people in their lives just pissed off at me, or like, how does that kid get to do whatever he wants to do? And I told you. You make sacrifices, you change the things that you think that you need, that you want, and then you're happy. Like, it's that freaking simple, man. Like, life is amazing, man. You have so many options. What do you really need? Really? Like, think about it. Life is simple. What do I really need? I grabbed a pair of shoes. I haven't worn these shoes in like 3 or 4 years, and they're the set of shoes that I bought like 5 years ago, and these are green. So these match my shirt, and these were the first pair I got. And I remember when I got them, I was like, I got them for less than $50, probably like $40. And I was like, dude, I don't even like them. They're ugly. And back then, I didn't really care for the color green. It's so weird. And then they're still in pretty good shape. They're actually in better shape than all the rest of my shoes as far as the bottom of them goes. Like, I haven't worn them out. And so I saw them sitting on the shelf, and I was like, you know what, let's put on some green shoes. I wear a green shirt every day. My white shoes are getting pretty messed up, and it's time to go green on the feet too, you know? Because green's my color, man. I love green. I love the green shirts that I wear. Like I said, I got like 20 of them. I don't know how many I have. I have a lot. But it was cool, whatever. So I like these now. Like I said, when I ordered them because they were cheap. And these were actually the first ones I got, and then I ordered a bunch of more pair because I got them all under $50 a piece, and so I don't know how many pair I bought, like 6 or 7. And like I said, I've been wearing the same shoes for the last 5 years. The exact same shoes, just different colors, and I even ordered a pink pair. And they just, evidently they're female sizes, so they felt different. So I gave those away a long time ago. I was like, hell, they're cheap, dude. I'll wear a pink pair of shoes. I don't care. Like, because I like these shoes. They're comfortable. But they just didn't fit right because they were female size when I ordered them. So they were just too narrow, and I got fat feet, you know. thick ass feet. But whatever, dude. So I wore these today, and I guess I'll wear these from now on for a while. And they're in pretty good shape in the bottoms. Well, actually, when I stepped in them, I was like, dang, dude, these feel good compared to my other ones, because my other ones are wore out so much. But whatever, man. Today was cool. I did that job. I ate, and then I went and did a job real quick. Then when I left that job, I don't remember what I did. When I did that job, I came home. I don't know why. And then I got back out. And I went to the lake and I went swimming or whatever. Tried to listen to my talk with some other headphones. They just didn't work well. And they cut out halfway through, so then I just took them off and I did swim. And I just went in the deep end and all that. Because usually I don't go underneath the water because I have my headphones in and they're not waterproof. And but today I was like, whatever. My talk cut off. My headphones aren't working right on the ones that I grabbed. So I was like, whatever. Everything's meant to be. Maybe today I'm just supposed to be quiet and not listen to anything and just kind of just enjoy the water and nature and the sounds of the water. And so I just stayed out there. I don't know how long, hour and a half or something. And then, whatever, man. Just watching the clouds. The clouds are so cool and the sun's so cool. Everything's just fire, bro. Like, life. Dude, I'm so lucky. It's not even that I'm lucky. Yeah, I have 2 4-leaf clovers on my arms. I got those when I was 20, 21. But, I'm not lucky. It's like everything in my life has exactly been the way it has. And I had the option to continue to live in hell, or had the option to overcome it and grow and step into who I truly am. That's what I did. It's not lucky. You know, everything that I've done has took something from me, from the old version of me, and transformed it. I had to walk away from the world, walk away from my family, walk away from everyone, and just give myself time. But in the totality of it, it was worth all of it. And it was simple. Because I had no choice once I started. Because that's just Cody. Like, Cody doesn't have choices. Cody just does things. You know, it's an easy way to live life. When you don't have any other options, you get rid of your options and you just do what you need to do. Like, whatever that is. And right now, I'm doing me. And I'm still doing me until the end of time. I'm going to continue to do me. Because that's my purpose. In the totality of all of it, if I spent 35 years looking outside of me, then the rest of my life is going to be looking inside of me first. And what I can reflect off of this person, this vessel that I create, that I maintain, that I grow stronger, will reflect completely everything that I'm doing for myself first. So that's how I can help anyone to help the world, is by being the best version of me. And I don't see any other way around it. That means like I have to be the best for me first, always. Like, it's really cool because I'm understanding like even more that like one person, like I'm excited that because I already know Cody, I know me, I know who I am. I'm excited that whoever that person is that becomes my partner or that counterpart, like, I hate to say that they're lucky, but they're fucking lucky. Because they're going to get something that never happened in this world before. They're fixing to get, like, the max potential of a human being and the capability and feel love like they've never felt before. But the only reason why they're going to get it is because I'm doing it for myself, so I can also feel that in return. It sounds funny, but it's like, I know what I deserve. I deserve all of it. Therefore, I have to be able to give all of it so I can reflect that. So they can reflect off of the human being and get back to myself. But I already know it won't be easy per se, but it will be something that's never happened on this earth before. And I know a lot of the stuff that I'm doing is that. Stuff that has never happened here before. I mean, that's Cody. I knew when I was little, like I said, I named my talk, I said something the other day about when I was little I wanted to be a preacher or a sniper. And I remember thinking this when I was little. And then I remember the thought going through my head multiple times throughout this journey. Because I was like, dude, when I was little, I said I wanted to be a preacher, but I don't. At no point in time do I want to be a preacher, man. Because preachers got bad names. Especially I think that they have bad names. You know, but It's because I come in religion where they exalt this preacher, and it's something separate. It's like a special entity of a man. And so for me, it's super tainted because like that's all crap. Like that's just a human being, and you know, like there's some preachers now that kind of own their shit, but they own their past. And what I want to see in humans is them to consistently own what they're doing now. Because it's a battle that you always kind of have for the rest of your life. You're never ever going to be perfect for the rest of your life. That makes zero sense. And that's where we go with this Jesus. Jesus wasn't perfect. Jesus was a man. And then we made these stories about him being perfect and never sinning. Well, first of all, humans don't even understand sin. We're going off a book of what we think sin is. And all that stuff is based on a human perspective. And so like we don't even know, first of all. And then the second thing is like you guys just create mystical. The whole point is like the Christian religion is just as mystical as the Lord of the Rings. You guys are making things supposed to be true, and we really truly don't know the answers. And that's fine. Do whatever. It's your faith. It's your belief. But for me, it's just like everyone's a man. Everyone sins. Everyone has desires. Everyone has all these things. Own it. Like it's that much simpler than hiding it in a closet. And then, you know, like whatever. Like just own everything, man. It makes life so much simpler. Just own it. You know, and a lot of that owning it, like it's so funny. And so the whole process of like people care about what other people think because they're hiding shit. Because they're worried about what other people are going to think. Own it. The moment you own something, the moment you admit to something, you literally take all your power back. All of it. You know, I'm not saying continue to do what you're doing, but I'm saying own it, at least. I mean, if you want to keep doing it, do it. I don't care. Honestly, I don't care what you do. But I want the best for you. I want people to start taking their power back. I want people to be happy. And if they're always gloom and doom because they're afraid of what someone's going to say, it's because of that shame and guilt. Like, if you just owned up what you do, it's very simple. You own up. You say your piece. It's off your chest. It's out there. No more hiding it. No more doing stuff in the dark. No more doing something quietly. And then, if people talk shit about you, then fuck them. Like, it's that simple. Leave them. Because they just told you that they don't even love you. They don't care because they're all worried about this. And it's because they're hiding stuff too. And they want to focus on you so they don't have to focus on themselves. And come up out of the closet with whatever's going on in their lives. And that's the Christian religion to me. That's what I see it as. They're always hiding stuff underneath the rug, man. And that like, it just freaks me out because it's always covered in holier than thou type of crap. And I'm like, dude, you guys are crazy. You guys are just as sinners as I am. I'm not a sinner, so I'm just going to say it that way. And you can say I'm sinning by going to drink a beer or speeding on the road. I don't care. You're not my maker. You're not my maker. You're not my judge. You're not my God. I could care less what any human being says about me. And if you want to come to me and talk crap, bring it. Any day you're ready. Any day you're ready. Maybe we will get violent. Maybe we won't. Either way, I'm going to have fun. I like that. Cody is both. Cody is dark. Cody is light. Cody likes confrontation. Cody loves it. Cody doesn't have to do it. But Cody will always win. And I'm owning it. so I can get as dirty as I need to get. I've been in construction field my whole life, man. I've been in shit. That doesn't bother me. Just shit. It's fun. This song is fun. I don't know what this song is doing to me today. I had an amazing day today. I got bit by a dragonfly. I had him on my hand, and he just started biting the piss out of it. I just let him do it. I just let him start biting me, man. He just started digging his thing and he drew a little bit of blood. I was like, man, I don't know. I just had the feeling to let him bite me. Like, if you're frustrated, bite me, bro. Like, you're walking on me. I picked you up, but I let you walk on me. You won't bite me, that's fine. It didn't even hurt. Like, it felt weird, but I was like, dude, you don't have bigger teeth than that, bro. But he cut me. He has pinchers like a mouth, like a, like one of those bullet ants. It was weird. He kept biting me, and then finally he cut me. And I was like, whatever. And he drew blood. I don't know if he was drinking my blood or not, but or if he needed it or what. But the dragonfly was fire though, because the dragonfly was green. It matched my shirt. It matched my shoes that I had on today. And I was like, dude, that's fire. I was like, what's the random chances that there's a green dragonfly that matches exactly what it is? It could have been blue. It could have been white. It could have been purple. It could have been It could have been not flat green like my stuff. It could have been a different thing. And it was cool, man. And he was just, I don't know what was wrong with him. He was a little injured, I guess, but I was just trying to make sure he was okay. But I hope he makes it. If he doesn't, it's just a circle of life. And I felt bad because that was my logic. And even when I had him, I was like, man, if you're like, I don't know what's wrong. Maybe you just made it or something, and you're tired. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, I don't know. I don't know what was up with him. I was like, do I need to put him out of his misery? I was like, nah, that's not my place. And I was like, but he was fine. I mean, he was moving and walking. He was just weird. He just couldn't fly. He would stand on me and he would flap his wings so fast, but then he would not be able, like, it's like his equilibrium was messed up and he couldn't fly. But like he didn't know if he was upside down or up. It was weird. But it's cool. I had fun with him. He was cool. I've never picked up a dragonfly. I've been that close to him. That was cool. I was lucky. Or a synergy or something. But whatever. I just kind of chilled today. I listened to my talk multiple times. Just walked around the park. I watched this dude. He was just feeding the piss out of these geese and ducks. And it was funny because I was watching him, but he almost did it like I was doing it that one day, where I was picking out which ones I wanted. Except he was spreading it out around, but he would center on one and he would throw it so they would get it, and then he would throw it to another one, trying to make sure that something else got it. But it was weird. It's still confusing to me because it's like, man, these things are so domesticated. And they're so like, as soon as someone brings food, like, all processes shut down in these animals. And they're so trained. It makes me laugh because I think of humans. I just think of humans so much. And it's like, even I probably do it. Maybe a beautiful woman comes in and I'll maybe hesitate or have to look or watch, get distracted. Which is more of an animalistic side for me. But as far as like anything else in this world based on humans, I don't really care. Maybe I get infatuated with energy. I could do that, where I want to meet somebody. Like I feel somebody's energy, they baffle me. I get drawn to it, magnetically pushed towards something. But then again, I guess physical attraction is probably the animal stuff. It's probably one of my weaknesses. I just have to constantly get better at that willpower type of stuff. But that could be ingrained in me deeper than anything, I guess, maybe. Because that's animal instinct and then whatever programming I had over the years with it, instinctually. But then again, I mean, you look in the Bible and it's like that's been a lot of man's downfall is women. I mean, you get, the devil in the red dress. So you just kind of gotta be very careful with your weakness if you know that's what your weakness can be and is. But mine's fine. Like I'm so much stronger now, especially in the moment. Because when I'm in touch with people's energy, maybe from a distance, that allure, that picture, that red dress pulling, that red distraction, from a distance, may draw me in. But as soon as I get close and they enter into my energy, I win. I'm strong, and I can overcome that because my energy is overpowering, and I'm feeling my energy more than theirs. Theirs is little compared to mine, and all they have. Well, this is a lot of it. I have not met many people that are energetically big, and with big energy that's not manipulative energy. Or if it's sex energy, like sexual energy, like I still win, because it's manipulative, and so I can test it real quick and I can feel it. And to me, it's still like a negative energy that I combat it naturally, and I'll play with it. I'll play with them, and I will pretend to give them power over me just because I want to see how far they go with it. And but it's ultimately because I'm going to burn them in the end. And I'm going to burn them bad. So maybe they'll learn their lesson and they won't do it anymore. But it's just part of my process. It sucks. It's like I'm a natural. Like I said, I'm naturally combative, and it's not like it's weird. And as I get stronger in it happens more and more and more. Because the interaction between me and somebody else, like, to me, it's more of me, like, trying to make them a better person, and understanding that from the moment I met you, I know that we're not going to be anything other than what this is. And so at that point in time, I instantly have power. And so that's where, like, when a woman told me, and finally I got the hint that I friend zone people, and I friend zone girls, that's what I've been doing. Is I instantly know your energy, and it's not up to my energy. And that sounds weird, but it's not the energy. The whole point that I look at it is, like I said, if I'm going to give someone all of me, you have to be worth me giving all of that to you. Meaning I have to get max in return. And if you're not a capable human being that doesn't love themselves, that's not ready, especially now, that's not kind of be compatible for me, then I already know from day one. I know from the first second I met you. And I see max potential in people, therefore, like, if there is someone that I meet and then I want more with, it's because I see the max potential in you. I see what you can be. Other people, I see that they can't be. And that sounds weird, and people gonna get pissed. But I already know. Anyone can be max potential, but I don't see it. You know, that, or if you're already married or something like that, or that I know it, or other stuff like that. Like, I friend zone you instantly because it's retarded. I don't want to be my father, and that's programmed into me, and that's fine. I mean, maybe I have to go do that one day to overcome that thing. I don't know. I mean, I think as much as I like to touch fire, some things I'm not going to touch some things fire because the repercussions are real. And they're bigger than me. So for me, I go through life trying not to reenact some things that I've already seen happen. Well, I already know the repercussions. I know I don't want to touch that fire. You know? But, I don't know, today was cool. And like I said, yeah, like, I mean, you got Samson, same thing. You know, he was strong as crap, and devil in the red dress got him, you know. So, like, for me, I understand that that's a lot of people's weaknesses. I know. But it's, a lot of it is just because I can't speak for them, but, like, for me, it would be that fantasy of something that I never had, which was that love from a woman, or in my instance, a mom, even though it's not sexual, but just that love that I was supposed to have that I never got. And so, whatever, but now that I've found it in myself, I know that I could realistically just go through life without it. However, that's not my purpose here in life. My purpose here in life is to experience things, to experience the world and all it has to offer. Therefore, that relationship is something that I have to have. And then the kids thing too, and like I said, maybe I'll adopt one, or two, or seven. I don't know, man, because I think I could really, I know I can really make some change in adoption, and I definitely know I could. Now that I'm capable of loving myself completely, I know I can hold that kid until he breaks and understands that I love them. And even if I'm not their father, genetically, and I think I can raise them in a way where they'll know that they're extra, and never lie to them, and tell them what I went through. And if they ever want to talk, they can talk. But just tell them what I've gone through, the way I felt. And if they feel that way, they can come to me and we can figure it out. Maybe I can't solve the issue because the issue is inside their brain, not mine. And just let them know that it's okay to think the way that you think. It's okay to not call me dad if that's not what you want to call me. It's okay. It's fine. You got to do what feels right for you. And I can't make them do anything. Because if I make them do anything, then that's not love. And that's one way to look at kind of life. Like, man, that's weird. Because, like, say you're raising a kid, which I guess I haven't. You make them. I guess there's some stuff that you got to make them do. But that would be mundane stuff, like clean your room, make them learn how to change a tire, make them learn to open doors for people, male or female, it doesn't really matter. Just be polite. But that shouldn't be hard, because all that stuff, you just need to lead by example and then tell them to do it. Don't make them do it, but if you do something, the kids will emulate you. And that's why it's so important. We know for sure from the age of 0 to 7 that they learn by action. So it's like all you have to do is be a good human being and do what your kids you want them to do. Be who you want your kids to be, and then that's it. That's the battle. That's the battle. That's the way. If you want kids to learn how to love, like, show them what love is. If you want kids to respect a woman, respect a woman. If you want kids to know how to respect their elders, then respect elders. It's very simple. Do as I do. Who cares about do as I say? That's whatever. Who cares? Do as I do. Because hopefully I say what I do. I know I may mess up, but maybe my actions will outspeak my words. This song is kind of cool, man. I don't even know what it is, but it's kind of like emo-ish, like screamo. I like it. I haven't listened to that kind of music in a while, but dude, this stuff is fire, man. When I was in high school and out of high school, I listen to all kinds of music, man. But dude, I love that emo, screamo, all kinds of mo music, man. It's fire, dude. It's so cool because, to me, it's crazy. Music is fire to me. because like I will listen to music and music will shoot me back into the time. So like I still remember I had a block, like a CD of Block Party, and I can still remember, dude, I cut this dude's yard off Highway 50 or Highway 25, and it was so tall. It was like, 3 foot tall, and I had my green John Deere mower, walked behind, and I don't know how old I was, 19 or something, and it was the worst. It was the worst. But I had my headphones in the whole time, because I always had headphones in, and listening to Block Party, dude, and I can still remember it. So like when I do listen to Block Party, it would boom, whips me back into that time, back when I listened to Block Party a lot. And but that's what music does for me. Like, it will shoot me back. I'll hear a song and it will shoot me back into the past. Not where I had emotion, but where I had the song, or what I was doing while listening to the song, And that's why music is fire to me. Music was my emotions, and it mellowed my emotions. It controlled my emotions. It was my energy in motion, and that's where my memories are wrapped in music and triggered by music. And I would assume, dude, a lot of people thought, like, you gotta think, like, you say you go through a hard breakup, like, what do? Boom, instantly, you're like, listening to breakup music super hard, and then those songs remind you of that human being that you're mourning over, or you're crying over. And so then in the future, you hear the song from the past, and it rips you right back into thinking about that human being, and what it could have been, or what it should have been, or what you did wrong, or what you could do better, or oh, you want them back, or those times you had with them. And music is fire, dude. Music is fire. And then it's kind of cool, because then it's like, once you're taking your power back and you understand that what music can do for you, it's okay to roll back into a feeling, to roll back into a movie, to roll back into a time in your life that could have been happy or could have been sad, if that's what you want to deal with. But you don't have to live there, and you understand that you're in control of that. And now maybe you can even go back into those memories while listening to that music, and you can reshape that, or you could find another issue with that, where when you were in it the first time, you were just depressed and upset and thought someone did you wrong. But now that you've matured more, you can go back in that situation and look at that relationship and go, wait a minute, I did this wrong. I was too clingy. My energy was in and out. I showed them I loved them, and then I took my love away. Then I showed them I loved them, I took my love away. I was toxic. And then ultimately that could be why they left, or some of the reasons. And I had to fix that trait now with my new relationship. Now I need to make sure that I'm not wishy-washy. And I say that too when I first became confident. Like, I was talking to a human being, I was super confident, and boom, instantly, my confidence broke for a second. And as soon as my confidence broke, I watched her confidence in me drop. And so I understood that, like, I don't know if this is just the demographic between men and women, or if this is, no, it's both. It's just relationship with humans. Because when you're talking to anybody, whether it's about business still, whether it's about relationship, or anything, when you're pitching when you're talking to the other person about whatever it is, if your confidence level is high, they're going to be confident in you. And sometimes you have to combat that, especially if they're like a person who always makes people second guess themselves to get better deals and stuff like that, which would be like more of a narcissistic trait. And which I know people like this, and I don't think I ever intentionally did this, but I probably did. I'll own it, whatever. I've done a lot of things that I didn't know I was doing. I mean, I knew the technique because I watched people do it, and I hated it. It's kind of like Craigslist, like where people call you and they're like, "Oh, I want this item," and then they show up and then they try and, I don't know the word for it. I don't know any other word for it. They try and get a lower price from you, like every single time. And to me, that just pissed me off. I was like, I just didn't want to do this. So what I would do is, like, if I saw an item that I wanted, before I even left the house, I was like, dude, watch your bottom dollar. what's your bottom dollar? And I would get that price from them, and then boom, that's it. When I went there, I didn't try and negotiate because he already gave me his bottom dollar. And I'm going to respect that. Because I think it's disrespectful, and it really pisses me off because it's super disrespectful to come out here, come to my house, or me go to theirs, and then try and negotiate something. And I could be seeing it wrong. But to me, no. To me, it's like, this is my time, this is my product. I told you my price. You're wasting my time if you come out here and try and give me less money. I already told you what I wanted for it. If you don't have enough respect for me to come out here and spend my time and give me the price that I asked for, then you're going to come all the way out here. That's on you. And then you're going to try and negotiate with me. You might as well just leave. Because that's disrespect. I've been like this forever. This is why I do not negotiate. I do not negotiate with terrorists. But the whole point is, like, that's why, like, I ask first. Before I even show up and waste your time. I'm texting you, what's your bottom dollar? What's the least you take? Like, end of discussion. Because I'm not driving out there. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to look at your equipment. Like, what is it? And if I still want it, then I'll go get it. But when people do that to me, I'm just like, see you later, man. It sucks for you. That's what you get for being disrespectful. Because in my eyes, that's what it is. Because I told you a price. I told you something. And then you came out here intent to trick me or get a lower price. Like, that's on you, bro. That's on you. Learn your lesson. Because you keep doing it. I just hate it. I don't like it. It's disrespectful to me. Plus, I just watched people do this throughout my life, and it just made me sick. Because I saw it. I see it all the time. Because what happens is the other dude someone says, what's your bottom dollar? What's the least you take? I brought $3,800 instead of $4,000. You take $3,800. It's like, I told you it was $4,000. I'll see you later. But what happens is, like, the person selling the thing, as soon as the other person says it, like, it sucks. I've watched them physically, like, boom, their head goes down, they look at their feet, and they're like, crap. I told him $4,000, and now he's out here, but he is out here, and then you can see the wheels turning, and then that manipulation happened. And the cash is king type of thing, and it just pisses me off, because it's like, it just sucks. I hate it. I always lose respect for human beings that do that. Every single time. And I've watched human beings do it. I don't know why, and that's why I'm saying it's weird, because Cody has these weird laws written on him, and I've had them on me forever. It makes zero sense, but, like, even when I was younger, like, it always just made me sick. I don't know what it was, but to me it was just like a trickery, or like just a sign of disrespect, or trying to get over on somebody, and I hated this. I've hated that since I was little, man. It's so weird to me. It's like, either it's this or it's that. It's not, I'm going to show up and then offer you less money. Like, no. So now, like, in my life, like, it is what it is. I'll keep it forever. I'll keep it out of principle. I will take it to the dump and throw it away for free. I will pay to throw it away before I sell it to somebody, for someone who comes out here and disrespects me like that. And that's just the way I look at things, man. I've always looked at that. It's confusing to me. But to me, it's just disrespect. And I don't know. I've always said I was a man of principle, even though I know I've probably done some unprincipled things. But I try and hold myself to a standard that's unrealistic, and but it's mine, and it's fine. And I think that if I can do that as a human to everyone that I see, especially now, if I can hold myself to a standard, then I just don't need you in my life if you're not going to reciprocate those standards. You don't have to. I don't care. But you're not going to be anywhere in my vicinity. I'm not going to do work with you or talk to you or any of it. There's just no point in it. Because if I can do it, and these are the rules that I set, and I do keep them, then either you step up and abide by my rules or you don't. And either way, it's not my loss. So I still win because I can do anything I want by myself. And because I've made it this far by myself. for the most part. I've had a little bit of help, but those, whatever. And that's just it. That's just me. And especially as I get more confident in who I am, like it's even crazier. It's even crazier because I know I have to protect my peace. I have to protect myself, and I have to protect my future, which is going to be my wife and my kids, and whatever family comes with that, and the new human beings that walk into my life that I will protect for all of eternity. But I don't know, man. I love having boundaries, actually. And I love, like I said, I love the confrontation. I love that passion. I love putting bullies down. I love changing people's perspectives, especially when they're unwilling. Now, 99.9% of my life, when I run around the world, I'm not trying to do any of this stuff. But just for some reason, I'm in kind of like a weird mood right now. It's almost like a fight mood. And I get into those quite a bit. Not really, not quite a bit, but I understand it's the 35-year Cody who likes this and who's okay with this energy, and it's fun. I like it because it's a different energy for me. I like it a lot. A whole lot. But I don't know. Maybe it's this music. It's this song. And like I said, that's why I like to test songs too, because there could be some negative energy involved in it. I don't call it negative. But maybe something that leads me towards more angerish type of things or confrontation, which is cool. Because I'm capable of it. I just, 90% of the time, I don't have to use it. I mean, 99% of the time, I can diffuse everything with, just by being Cody, and the fact that I'm just more intelligent, usually, than the average human being. And I can trick them and manipulate them. But that's because I've lived both light and dark. So I know their tactics, I know what they're doing. Therefore, I can just reflip it because I already know. I've already seen it, I've done it. And then I can get the result that I want. But like I said, I only do those in situations when it's a combative energy, or someone on a high horse, or someone who's not been stood up to, someone who thinks they're authority, and when that comes to me, they're not. There's no man in this world that has authority over me, and there should be no man in this world that has authority over you. Like, I don't have authority over you. I should never have authority over you, unless you just freely give it to me, and that's on you. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't want authority over you because you need to rule your own world. You have to be the king and queen, or the king or queen of your own world. And hopefully you're capable and you understand and you can make good choices for yourself. And that's the goal. To become a good king and queen who understands all. Who knows how to defend and who knows how to protect. Who knows how to nurture and nature and love as well. Who knows all things, not just one way of living, but all ways of living. Because you have to know all ways of living. You can't just walk in one. And the fog's coming in, baby. Life is beautiful, man. And there's just so much information in this world. But it's all very simple. And I really don't know why. I just want to fight. I do not know why. I don't know, bro. That's weird. I have to go work out, I guess. Get this energy out of me. But today was cool, man. And it's been a while. It's been a couple months, really, since I had this fight feeling. Well, I have this energy. Maybe it could be like some, I guess it could be sexual energy that's pent up energy, I guess. I don't know. The animal side wants to come out and play, I guess. I don't know. Life is fun. Life is crazy. I'm a bull, so Who knows? That I didn't paint. I wanted to paint. Dude, I've been battling not painting. Like I told you, it's an addiction. It's such an it's an addiction, and that's fine. I've even told people, I was like, look, I do a lot of things just so I don't do them. I do a lot of things and I build addictions or I build habits so I can break them. I don't know why I do it. I just do it because I want to do it. And I think it's a weird way to kind of trick my willpower and then just make sure that there's nothing in this world that I have to do, per se. And because I don't want anything to have power over me, even though some stuff does, like I have to drink water, I guess, and I have to eat food. I like doing stuff that maybe I shouldn't do. And it's like, what's the limit here? Like, what's the things that no matter what, I can stop at any time? Like, even stuff that I love to do, like painting or even listening to music. I don't know, man. I don't know if maybe once a year I need to just, like, for a month straight, do nothing. Like, do no media, no external entertainment. Just go into nature, be quiet. I think that would be stupid. I think maybe it would be better just to do it like once a month for 2 days instead of like a month. For me, at least. Maybe 3 days, like a 3-day fast from things. And maybe that would be maybe that's the answer. You know, or even like once I get in a relationship with somebody, maybe we do it once a week, where we just disappear for a day. And when we have family, or really the weekend or whatever, like we just cut off. Like once we're together, we dedicate that time for each other and our kids, and we cut off all media except phone, and we can go hang out with family, whatever. No TV, none of that extra stuff, and just give each other time. You know, I don't know. And whatever we do, we do it together. And we can create. We can create stuff, art, anything creative we can do. But maybe no external influences. And I think that would be cool. I mean, we don't have to do it every day. I mean, you would kind of look at like that being a Sabbath. You know, and maybe that's what Sabbath is supposed to be. A Sabbath is supposed to be really just rest and time with your family. Once a week, once every 7 days, you know. Just try and limit the external sources and then only have real human interactions with each other. It's calm, it's resting, no work, all play, you know. And I think play is rest for the most part. And you would say that like when I had a guy come work with me a little bit, like he was mulching or something, or cutting trees, or whatever. To him, he was like, "This is awesome," because he's used to working in an office using his brain. So it's just the opposite of what he's used to doing, which would be play. Because if you're working, then the opposite of what you do at your day-to-day job, 40 hours a week, is going to be different, and it's going to be more of a play type of thing. Especially if you perceive it that way. Like you get to do the extra thing. You get to cut your grass every week. You get to do physical labor when you're used to doing the opposite. When you're always stuck in front of a screen and sitting in a chair. Like, so you get to move your body. You get to be active. You know, and used to I would be like, I never really wanted to go on vacation because like I just wanted to set. Because I always did physical labor. So like when I would go on vacation, I was like, dude, I don't want to do anything. I just want to go set. I just want to sit there, listen to music, just sit there, eat good food. And now it's like, yeah, I'll go sit in the lake, but it's like I'm fine with hiking. I'm fine with any of that stuff. Like I don't care. It's not work to me. It's fun, and I'm still doing physical labor as work. But now my body does, I don't know. I don't really see it as physical labor. I really don't see it as anything when I go to work now. Because it's like, It just is, and it's so simple. Like all these skills, like they're ingrained in me. They're autopilot skills now. Like all of them. Throwing up lights, throwing up this, tile jobs, putting the floor. It's all just autopilot. Putting in windows, taking down windows, putting in doors, drywall. It's all autopilot. So to me, it's just mundane acts that really mean and amount to nothing. But they're not hard, they're not easy, they just are. And the rest of life is so fun that it doesn't really matter. I'm not physically too tired to go walk or to walk in nature or to go sit in the lake or I don't know. To just observe the world. This song is cool though. Maybe this is just bringing this could just be bringing that angry child energy that I had. Just because it kind of brings me back to the emo stage of my life where I just had pent up aggression. And so maybe this music brings me back into that type of mindset. Now that my body does feel like it's 18 again. And now, yeah, I mean, it could be doing that. It could be bringing up that young energy, man. And that's cool. Now I'm mature enough to understand it and control it. And to keep myself out of situations that need it. I don't know. Dude, this song is sick, though. Dude, man. Yeah. So whatever, dude. I just hung out at the park, listened to my talk, watched the sun, dude. The sun was making some fire stuff today. It's always doing cool. You know what? I may have got sunburned the other day. I don't know if it was last week. I went to the sun. I went to the lake, and I went out there. And all my back peeled later, like when I got home later. But then I just put some coconut oil on it, and then it all went away. But I was like, that's weird. Like it didn't burn, it didn't hurt, but it did peel. Like it's been a long time since that's ever happened to me. But I may have been out there like 3 hours, like in the heat of it, but I don't know, man. Life is weird. The sun is weird right now. The energy is different than it used to be. It's harder than it used to be. It's just different sun. It's just weird. But then again, the world is going through different cycles, and we can look at this with the weather. The cycles are so crazy right now. They don't make any sense. And it's like this world is changing. All this world's changing. People are waking up. People are starting to understand. You know, in a couple years, this world will be a lot different than it is now. And I think it's going to be split even more than we ever imagined. And I think what's going to happen is literally what's going to happen is you're choosing heaven or you're choosing hell. And it's all just a shift of the perception. Either you're going to stay in the hell that you created, and you're going to watch nothing but feel fear porn on TV and believe everything the government's saying, and you're going to be in a lower state of mind, and you're going to become even more sheep than before, even more slave than before, or you're going to wake up, you're going to change your perspective and start creating the world that you choose to live in. And you're going to become happy, and you're going to stop infringing people's free will, and you're going to stop being a victim. And you're going to take all your power back, and you're going to use that power to create something good. Create something loving. and you're going to join the rest of us who are already in heaven. And we'll help you get up that way, but we'll tell you how to do it, show you how to do it. We'll hold your hand. We'll sit back to back with you, but at the end of the day, you have to do it, and you got to go all in. You can't half-ass it. You can't half-ass it. And you can't hold on to the past. And you can't be blaming people. You can't blame this, you can't blame that. You can't blame your mom, you can't blame your dad. Because now, you're here. Now you can change the way you perceive things. You can change the outcomes that you thought you had no ability to change. You can overcome things that you thought there was no way to overcome. But everything can be overcome. Everything. But it takes sacrifice, takes time, and it takes listening to yourself. It's going to tell you the best way to do it. You just never ask yourself questions. You just never ask yourself questions and then, listened, waited, trusted yourself. You may have got answers, but then you second guessed instantly. No, that ain't gonna work. I better go ask him. I better go ask her. And that's the problem. They don't know how to help you. They don't know the best route for you. I don't know the best route for you. Give yourself time. You have the answers you need. I don't have the key for you. I have the key for me. I gotta crack that shit open. Give yourself time. I don't know, man. It makes zero sense. And you know what's frustrating about it? People can listen to my stuff and probably, I hope all of them give themselves time. I truly do. I really do. I don't even want to speak on this because I'm creating my own world. So yes, everyone who listens to my stuff has to give themselves time. It's part of it. It's gonna. That's part of the listening to my stuff. They will give themselves time. In my perception, in my reality, they will give themselves time. You listen to my stuff, you will give yourself time. Because you came into my world. You listen to my content that I created. You listen to it, you're going to give yourself time. And maybe this is you giving yourself time. Maybe this is it. And I honestly think that's a lot of it. I know that I talk for people. I know a lot of this stuff is not about me. I know a lot of this stuff is not me. If you listen to my talk, sometimes I go into different voices, I go into different stories, and it's not me. Or they're not my scenarios, they're not things that I've lived. They're just me creating stories, or maybe not. Maybe the stories is your story. And then it attaches to you, because technically it's you. It's your inner voice coming through me. And me just making it trigger you. And you really know that it's your story, and I'm just telling you it. Because this is the first time you've ever really given yourself time. Because you always look toward the external sources, and if I have to be that source, then I am. You may not be capable to do what I've done. At least not up until this point. Because you were so ingrained in the earth and the programming that every answer is outside of you, and that you're not good enough, you're not smart enough. And you can't do anything on your own. You're not capable. We gotta send you to school so you can learn. Because otherwise you would not be capable of learning. And then you look at all these people, Steve Jobs, got all this money, billionaires, they quit school. Because they knew what they needed was in themselves. And they believed in themselves, and they trusted themselves. And they're like, fuck this external source. Screw this school system. They're making more of the same people. They don't want me to be unique. They don't want me to be an individual. I want you to be unique. I want you to be an individual. Because that's what I need. That's what the world needs. The world needs individuals. It doesn't need sheep. It doesn't need 7 billion of the same people that think the same. That's retarded. Literally. It's a waste. And that's what they're creating. Look at China, bruh. They got them stacked to the moon. They don't let anybody think or talk for themselves. Look at Russia, bruh. You question their leader? See ya. You're gonna disappear, bruh. Think about it. Everyone all across the United States watches the same news stories. What do you think they're doing? They're making one human. They're making you all the same, logically. And then they're splitting you based on your individuality. It's so ridiculous. It's so confusing. It doesn't make sense. They're super good at what they do. They studied all this. They studied human beings. They broke tons of human beings, and now this is the world. We're gonna break you, but we're gonna make you all the same. But we're all gonna make you all the same and believe all the same. Police buddies, 2 of them. Well, whatever, man. That's the whole point. Like, you're an individual. Like, you're unique. You're fire. You're special. You have all these skills. You can do woodworking. You can paint houses. You can cut the shit out of somebody's hair. You one hell of a server. You're like so personable. Like, you can manage a restaurant. You can make people bring out the best in people and get the best work out of them. You can create knives. You can drive cranes. You can save people's lives. You can control your whole family. You can provide for your whole family. Look, everyone's fire, bruh. You're unique. You're this tall. You're this color. You're this old. You have these strengths. You have these weaknesses. You love making this. You love making that. You're really good at this. You can read out loud so good. You're super fast at reading and you're a genius. You remember everything. You can match every pitch. You're an amazing actor or actress. You can cook like no other. But that's what we need. We need individuals living, creating, standing in their power, making the world a better place. Not a bunch of sheep that are caged in a fence. They don't even know they're sheep. And as soon as food comes, they're just gone. They can't think. They're all just fighting for food, fighting for attention, trying to get love, trying to get affection. Have no self-control whatsoever. Where the hand goes, the face goes, the eyes go. No control. Always listening to your master. The master you don't even know is your master. I mean, that's the worst part. You guys have so many masters you don't even know. You're so dumb to it. You know, they take an inch every time, and you don't even know. They just take a little from you. They distract you, and then they cut some of your hair off. They give you a big plate of food, and then they steal from you. And you don't even know it's missing. I don't know, man. Today was cool. I have no idea where these talks come from. I have no idea where these talks come from at all. But it's fun. And, you know, I'm not going to talk tomorrow night. I'll be on the lake. I guess. Probably, yeah. But, I really don't know where they come from. They're fun to me because they just come out of nowhere. And then they dictate my day. So tomorrow may not be a good day to see Cody. Because Cody's gonna be in a little bit of an angry energy tomorrow. I'll be listening to this song. So I'm gonna be in that little 18-year-old fight mode energy tomorrow. I actually kind of need to be aware of that. However, everything happens for a reason. So maybe I will need that energy tomorrow. And everything that I do talk about that I will maybe use tomorrow. Or today. Or whenever I'm listening to this talk, which will be tomorrow and tonight. That's pretty cool, man. That's hilarious to me. Because that means, like, that's the way my talks work, is whatever I talk about the night before, I use that information again tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's cool. That's what I said, dude. That's why I know I'm creating my own reality. I really am, because like I said when this talk started, I was like, dude, like, that's crazy. Like, I created this world, bro. I created what I do in life. I made it to where I made it to where I could go to the lake today. I could go walk around the lake today. I could swim in the lake, then I could go somewhere else, to another park, and spend time looking at the sun, watching the sun go down. Find a freaking dragonfly buddy who's matching me, who's fire, who's cool. He bit me. I let him bite me. I literally just watched him do it. I felt it. I was just watching him, and it took a while because he couldn't break the skin at first. It took a minute, and just allowed him to just keep biting me, and then he just bit me, and then he wouldn't let go. And I was like, whatever, dude, little buddy. And then, like, whatever. I ate fruit this morning. Ate a bean burrito, like, just chilling, just enjoying life, watching the fog come in, watching the fog dissipate, like, get to come, sit in my truck, no worries, go do a job. I created this life. I created my freedom. I created being capable to enjoy all of this, every moment of every day, and love it. And own it. And not have to be trapped in the world system. I did this stuff. Dude, it's sick, bro. It's sick understanding that. It's sick how much knowledge I'm gaining from myself. Not reading new information. Not watching new information. But only giving myself time. That's the thing that like boosts my confidence more than anything. Is my external content that comes into my focus, my brain, my world is very, very little. Very, very little. Like, so much more little than ever. I've watched less movies. I haven't watched movies in months. I haven't watched TV shows. In probably 2 months. And even before then, I did watch one little series of stuff. And that was it. I don't watch any content. Like, I come home, I lay down, I put my talk on the internet thing and on my computer, and I'll watch it and listen to it as I go to sleep. Like, that's it. I don't watch anything else. And yet, every day I grow stronger and stronger and stronger and smarter and smarter and smarter and answer more and more of my questions and ideas. And it's all different every single day. It's so weird. I don't know, dude. And that's what I'm saying. I really feel like at this point, there's no point in me even doing it. Maybe I'll go back to school and get something, or go get some certifications or something. I don't know. I think it's pointless. Or whatever, to each his own. I mean, I may have to go get more like... No, I won't. I would say you have to go get more life coaching certification, but no, not really. Not unless I move to a different state, which is more than probable. More than probable, just because people know me something here. And like I said, I'll have to leave here at some point. And maybe... Who knows what happens? Maybe me and my wife have to move anyways when I get married or something, or we get together or whatever. Based on situations, who knows? We'll just saddle up and go somewhere else and start new. That may be a lot of it. Because people just... a lot of it I understand, like, people's not going to understand me. Because they're not capable of it. Because they're stuck and rooted in the world so deep, they don't understand. They can't understand a human like me. They can't understand someone who's outside of their matrix. Someone who's more powerful than their matrix. Someone who is in control of the matrix. At least mine. My matrix is bigger than theirs. Than this world system's matrix. And the whole point is, like, even if I'm more powerful than the matrix that you guys live in, I can't change it except for me. And the only reason why is because if I did that, that would not be love. Because I still have to continue to give you guys free will. I could change it. But that defeats the purpose of free will and love. So yes, I can control myself in the matrix. Because I'm over it. I understand it. I know how to manipulate it and change it. But I can't make anyone do anything, because that's, number one, that's black magic, and that's not free will. Anything, pretty much anything that's black magic, which would be magic towards another human being, is not love, because it infringes on people's free will. You do things to other people without them consenting or without them knowing. And like I said, that's why I do not wish harm on people. Like, if you want to step to me, we can communicate then, and we could choose to do physical harm to each other if you want. It's up to you. It's up to you. I like it. But that's just the bad part of Cody. It's not even the bad part. It's just the animal side of Cody that he likes that kind of stuff, and it's just part of human nature. It's part of human nature, and it's funny, dude. Dude, it's so funny. Dude, honestly, my life is so fire, bro. Just over the last 7 months, 6 months, 8 months, whatever, beginning of the year, I've met human beings. And I've been with them in some weird-ass elements where I see their true nature, and it is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, man. And two times I've seen all of it. I've seen both sides. I've seen people in like that authentic, giving, caring, loving nature. Not as much, because that's super overwhelming, and there's not many people that have that side. Not many people have even seen that side. So I haven't really seen many people in that, other than a couple moments in life. Which would be like the grown woman hugging her father, and then the dad letting his son hug him. Those are true moments of love and intimacy. But then I've seen the opposite, dude. And dude, that's freaking beautiful, dude. People in their true passion. People like, and I'm not talking about like, I'm talking about like anger passion. I'm talking about like violent, like max carnage, and their ability to perform that, yet they're not in the moment, but their desire to do it. And admitting that they do like that. And the honesty. The honesty of it. And those moments are fucking engulfing, dude. Like when you're sitting in front of a human being and they're telling you this shit, you are like, you can't turn away because it's like, this is the realest thing I've ever seen. And then you look within yourself and you go, yes. Yes. They understand light and dark. They're halfway there. And they're controlling it. They can control it. They know that they can control it. They know that they may have these dark desires, but they know that they can control it. Same as Cody. Like, I know I can be a monster. I know I can have these fits of, I want to fight. I want to go burn some energy, bruh. I want to become an animal. Because I am an animal. I want to let the animal out of the cage. You know, I think of myself as like the Hulk. Think about the Hulk, like where there's only one person that can truly tame the Hulk, right? I mean, that's Cody. There's only one person that can tame me. And right now, I mean, honestly, I can tame myself, but it doesn't mean I still don't have those desires, right? Well, you kind of look at like your external partner or person, especially in the, you know, the Hulk movies, whatever, like the one girl could actually simmer him down and tame him, keep him under control, when all he wants to do is smash. So like, Hulk smash, that's all he wants to do. And that's Cody, like the same thing. Like, I'm taming myself right now pretty good. I'm in control, but like moments right now, it's like I want to, like if someone was to walk into my driveway, we would have fun. And it is what it is. But yeah, I look at that like we're like, that's what maybe another person can help you tame some of your craziness. Because we're all crazy. Like we're all humans are crazy in the sense of like, you're capable of passion, you're capable of fits of outrage or fits of outspoken things or whatever, like, and it's not even, you know, I don't know. I just don't like to hurt people really, other than sometimes. I don't like to hurt people really. But I do have a lot of energy, to say the least, sometimes. But some people can tame you. And I don't know, man, like I said, those moments that I was with people and they were just being true and honest with me, and I was like, dude, it's so beautiful to see a human at max potential, whether it's on the dark side or it's on the light side. It doesn't matter. But I'm not afraid of either side. I should be, but I'm not. But it's just understanding the duality of man, and that's beautiful. Because it's part of the whole process where you gotta have both. Good and evil, light and dark. I don't know, man. I'm gonna talk about duality until everyone understands it. And then they learn how to choose and how to control their duality. You know, and that's the whole point of like the red angel or the red devil on your shoulder and the white angel on your shoulder. That's the point of, that's it. That's duality. It's not that there's a physical devil or there's an angel telling you what to do. There could be, I guess. But it's just two sides of you. It's multiple sides of you. Yes, I want to do this. But should you do this? If you do this act in order to get what you want, you're going to have to infringe on somebody's free will, or you're going to have to manipulate them, or you're going to have to trick them, or you're going to have to pull the wool over their eyes. And if you have to do that to get what you want, then maybe you shouldn't do it. That's the angel saying maybe you shouldn't do it then. Because that's not love. But then again, if you don't care anything about love, then you're going to use the darker side to go. If you're not even capable of loving, if you don't even know what love is, you're going to use these left-handed skill. And I guess that's the whole point, is like, you look at stuff and talk about the right-hand path and left-hand path. Technically, I don't think it really... I don't know, I look at my left hand as the power hand, and then my right hand is the dominant hand, but the power hand is something different, something that I don't even truly understand. So I don't know. I don't know if the left-handed path is better than the right-handed path or what. It just depends on what you're saying each one of those paths are. But my path is the one without the hand. My path is down the middle. And I can use my left hand and I can use my right hand. And I'm not saying which one's dominant over the other. I'm just using whatever hand is best for the occasion. And I think that, dude, I think that in the totality is the narrow path. I think that's the narrow path. You look at life and you go, living extremes is what the majority of people live. You either try and be this super retro Christian, even though you still mess up and do stuff, or you're like a devil worshiper, right? You're doing all this stuff, you don't care about nothing or nobody else. Like, so either one of those paths is full with the world. So what's the narrow path then? You know, they always say that Christianity, people in Christianity are going down the narrow path. But I'm like, but that's filled with tons of people that are going down the same path. Because they're all dictating the path that they're going down is the narrow path. Is the narrow path on the right. And in my perception, I'm like, dude, that path is filled with humans. And then the other path, which is the people who just do all the other stuff, and then they don't really care about anybody but themselves. Don't want to spread love or light or any of that stuff. Worship the devil or whatever you want to call it. On the left. And then, so what's the narrow path? The narrow path is one in the middle, where the human is capable of using both and choosing his own way, creating his own way. It's literally just his path, because he's not following anybody else. The path that he's going down is his own path. That's a narrow path. You know, maybe the whole Bible is saying that. The path is narrow into heaven. You know why it's narrow? Because only you can choose to go down it. No one else can go down the same path that you have to take for you to get to heaven. It's narrow. Because only you can create it and make it and walk down it. If you choose so. And then the next person has to do all that work and create that narrow path in them. Where the path of following all these organizations is not narrow. Because everyone knows the path. You can follow this Christianity, but it's not a narrow path. Everyone knows about it. They got books about it. Or you can be a Buddhist and follow that path. That's not narrow. It's been went down by many people. Hindu, Jews, it's not a narrow path. But the self path, the path that you choose for yourself, the one that you create based on your knowledge, based on you giving yourself time, it's narrow because no one else can do it. No one else has done it before you. Because it's only you. It's only a road or a path that you create while you're going down it. You cut it up, you got a machete, whatever you want to call it, and you're creating that narrow path that you're going down to get to heaven. But the only way to do that is to give yourself time. so you can learn how to get and where to go, what direction to go for that path. Because the path is unseen. You're making it as you go. You're just following your feelings. I mean, that's the narrow path. Because only you can take it. Only you can choose it. Only you can create it. Only you can do the things and walk away from the people and the places and the ideas that the rest of the world, that the rest of these other big paths have put on you. And you got to throw all that away and say, nah, I'm doing my own path. I'm going to find my own way. I'm going to give myself time. And I'm going to go down this path by myself. And granted, when I talk about myself, like I said, it's always me, myself, my higher self, whoever, my subconscious, the things I can't bring to consciousness right now, and then my creator, whoever imprinted whatever he did on me, and whoever is allowing me to live here, to be here in its existence. Because I'm choosing, I am creating my life. I'm creating my own path. I'm doing that. And if I believe that the Creator is who He says He is, and He says He is love, and love is free will, and I am acting in my own will, which is free, then I am glorifying my Creator. Because He made me to live in free will. Therefore, every time I step forward on my own path, the one that I'm creating with my free will, I'm glorifying Him. Because that was His intent. That was His will for me. To be my true, authentic self. Make my own decisions. Not be a sheep and not shepherded by something or someone else. That's potential. You can follow whoever you want. But that's not His intent. It's not His intent. Yeah, that just makes zero sense. Dude, I know this for a fact, bro. So, like, I've had these ideas written on me since I was little. I've had these concepts written on me since I was little. When a little kid should not even have these concepts in his brain. And it just never made sense to follow another human being, bro. God, it just never made sense. It doesn't make sense. I've never, since I just never wanted to control anybody. I never really wanted anyone to follow me anywhere. Like, this is what I'm picturing in my head right now. I'm picturing me creating my own path. I know where I'm going. And I pictured lines of people on each side of me. What equals? We all got our machetes. There's this jungle in front of us. This overgrowth area. And we all walking through this jungle together. But separate. But together. There's space in between us. We know heaven's that way. But I'm going my path. They're going their path too. They're brave too, like me. And they understand that if we all walk the same path, we will not meet max potential. Because the path intended for you is different than the path that is intended for me. I'm going to have to face stuff on my own path that's not intended for him. That's not intended for her. But it's only intended for me. Yes, we're close to each other. Yes, we can yell at each other like, what's up, man? You still good? You still good? I love you. You got it. But my path is mine. And if I allow you to follow me down my path, my exact path, that's a disservice. I just want to make sure you get there. That's why I can yell at you. If I got to veer off and come grab you, I got to stitch you up. I got to yell every 5 minutes, you good? Hell, if I got to veer off my path, I've already made it to heaven, actually. That's the whole point. I've already went to my path. I already know my path to heaven. I'm already here, bruh. And then I came back. And now I'm like, alright, I got you. I'm right here if you need me. Who needs help? I've already done it. You gotta keep going that way. Want me to come help you? I'll throw you over that cliff real quick. You gotta want me to help you do. You know, you're gonna need some help. I'll tell you how to do it. I can stand right here and look. That's a maze down there, bro. Go down that maze. I'll yell at you from up here because I can see the way through. I'll help you through it. This is what you need to do. I've already went through my maze. I don't have to go through a maze again. But I can stand up here and yell and look down at you and tell you, go left, go right. Keep pushing. There's a pride and ego battle right there, man. Just face it. You're good. It's just regular. Boom. And then I can leave him once he gets past that and I can go help somebody else. I've already gone to heaven. I already know. I already made my path. Took me a year and a half, whatever, however long it's been. But you got to go down your own path. That narrow path that only you can go down. It's almost like I'm just flying around the map, helping people now. But I've already done it. I'm in heaven. Therefore, I have other skills that you don't have yet. I can fly. I can walk anywhere I want. I have everything that I need. I don't need much. I got no strings to hold me down. And that path is narrow because it's yours and yours alone. It's catered completely for you. Just like your perception is. Just like your world is. Like your life is. It's as hard or as easy as you perceive it to be. If you think you're a victim, you're going to be a victim. If you think you're a champion, you're going to be a champion. And this song gives me a hype, bro. Life is fire. Life is fun. Life is an adventure. Life is full of memories. And I'm still making them. I don't know, man. I love talking. I love these concepts that come in my head. Peace. Thank you for my creator. Without him, without that vibration, without that word, nothing would be real. I wouldn't be real. I would not be capable of doing what I'm doing. But being that I'm his imagination, I'm his creation, I'm acting in love, I'm acting my free will. Because he's giving me free will. And I'm gonna do max potential of that free will. Whatever max I can do, that's what I want to be. That's who I strive to be. So I give myself time, because that's important. This matrix in this world that other men have created, I don't want any part of it. It's pointless. I mean, some of the stuff is cool, it's fun, if that's... But to me... No, that's a lot of it. Like, you think about... Man, I don't know, bro. You gotta think of life, and sometimes you gotta think of stuff that you do. It's like the more you do something, the less you get enjoyment out of it, right? I guess. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. I just, sometimes I only have to do something once, and it's like, it's fine. I did it. I'm cool with that. Like, I don't want to continue to do it anymore. I don't know. Like, yeah, I like to get burnt. I like to touch things. I like to try things. I like to experience things, but it doesn't mean I want to just constantly keep experiencing stuff. I want to experience new things. I've already done it once. I'm good. What's next? But then I look at like a life partner, and then it's like, then we can just start experiencing new things together and have fun with that, and then we can just build on that. Maybe we don't want to do that anymore. Maybe we want to keep doing that. I don't know. It's up to you. You can agree on it and just experience new life, experience things together. But some stuff we don't need to, keep experiencing. Some stuff we can just do once and be good. I don't know. Life is cool, man. A narrow path, though. But and I think about a lot of it, it's like I've done the journey, I've done the adventure. I went to heaven. I got my stuff. I got what I needed. I got my skills. I can fly. So now I'm just going to go find my partner, and then I can help her go through. So she can walk into heaven. So now I'm going to help her go. I'm not going to help everybody because whatever. I don't have time for that right now. I'm going to help her because she's going to be with me, so me and her can fly together. And then we can bring kids in this world that are already being born in heaven. So they can be sweet and innocent. And I can protect. And she can protect. And then she can help me. She can help protect me. Honestly, that's a lot of what the counterpart is going to be for me too, is a lot of my protection. To protect me from things that are my weaknesses, which is love. Or giving too much, or me being naive and innocent. And help me with things that I haven't experienced in life. And then yeah, I do the same as well for her. But yeah, I mean, that's the whole point. But, you know, I'll grab her, meet her, and we'll power through and get her into heaven. And if she's got to go through her own lessons too, I can just help her with it because I've already gone. So I can be standing over top of her going, look, that's the maze. Just go right. Go left. Jump over that. Yeah, there's a trick there. Get up. No. But she still has to go through her stuff, but I can help her. And I can show her what true love is. And that'll give her the strength to get through it. Well, I had to do it on my own, without it, and we're just gonna constantly get stronger once we're together. I don't know, man. It's cool. This song, dude, is sick. Life is cool, man. Today was fire. Today was perfect. A little upset I didn't paint, but not really. This talk makes up for it. I don't know when I'll paint again. I really don't. Maybe like, I don't know, man. I may just start only doing a couple paintings a week if they're taking 2 days and a piece. If I was to do 3 paintings, that's 6 days. Plus, I gotta start a job next week, so I'm gonna be a little bit more busy. But then again, it doesn't really matter because time, it all works out in the end. And no, I don't know. I like the art that I'm making now. It's different. Like I said, they tend to be epic adventure type of things. And I don't know, man. I kind of would like to get back on canvas. However, canvas is expensive, and it's like it would cost me to paint. Dude, it's $100 for 40 by 60, man. It would cost me $600 a week in canvases. Like, it's a little outrageous. I mean, it cost me a lot. I was painting every day. Or at least it probably cost me $600 a week. Just paint and then a couple canvases. So I don't know. I don't know what. I like this material and so I don't know, man. Like I said, there's a lot of big things coming in the future. There's a lot of I don't knows yet. So I don't know, man. I don't know where this is all gonna lead me, except to my max potential. So I don't know, man. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen in 2 weeks? Who knows what's gonna happen in 3 weeks? Who knows what's gonna happen tomorrow? I do know it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be fire. Today was perfect. It was fire. Got bit by a dragonfly, and it wasn't like he bit me. Like he gnawed down on me until. Like, I was just watching him. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It's like, why are you pissed, bruh? Like, why are you mad? And he was just hungry, I guess. I don't know. He saw something he liked and he tried to eat me. I don't know, man. Today was cool. This talk is weird. I can't wait to listen to it because it's different. Different energy, and I like different energies. I like surprises. That's why I love talking, man. Honestly, when I was driving here to talk, I was thinking in my head, I was like, what am I going to talk about tonight? Like what is going to come, like what? Like, I'm excited about what I'm going to talk about because I have no idea. I even thought about trying to force something, and I was like, maybe I can just talk about this. Maybe I should talk about this. And a lot of times, like, sometimes I'll do that. I'll think about what I should talk about, but then boom, it starts on, like none of that stuff that I was thinking throughout the day that I need to talk about ever comes up. Because everything that I didn't really need to think about it or talk about it, whatever comes out, dude. And it's so funny because my art's the same way. Everything's the same way. Everything, dude. Everything in my life is that way. I think about something with logic, and then my feelings move me the opposite, or to something totally different. It makes zero sense. And then, like, I just accept it and just go with it, and it works out perfectly every single time. And it's like learning that my logic is my brain sometimes is just retarded. It just does what it wants. But I'm actually in control with my feelings. Because my feelings tell me what I should be doing. You know, and I think some of that is, like I said, my brain and logic is still rooted in the world a little bit, or with the concepts that were formed, and I'm still breaking those concepts. I'm still getting away from those things. And therefore, I just go with my feelings, because my feelings, I didn't use them for 35 years, you know, and so they're clean still. Because I just hid them. Because I never trusted them and used them. So now that I'm using them, it's like I'm innocent and new again. And so I just go with my feelings. Which what God gave me, which was my feelings, my intuition. And if I go against that, then I'm going against me. I don't know, man. This has been a long talk. So I holla. I love y'all. Peace.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just give me up. Don't be scared. 'Cause 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 'c I'm so gone, no I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Stepping up, don't be scared.